stream thing rather than on the thing that does the thing. Right. So yes, hello, 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 and welcome. I'm a little bit on the delayed side. Well, I say delayed side. I'm a little bit on the... Oh, come on, game. Stop taking the piss. So, I'm a little bit on the slow side because I was in the process of doing a run on Jumptown. And as per usual, just as I'm getting ready to ship off, head out, do my thing, Star Citizen does Star Citizen and decides that it's a really good time for my character to get stuck somewhere. So I end up having to suicide, and now I'm zerging back to my very much, very totally not filled up ship with a bunch of rare resources. Oh, that's actually kind of a nice photo. So we're on a bit of a impromptu start. Normally I wanted to start in the menu, but considering the circumstances, I'm like, nope. I am not leaving without my shit. So it's like, right, this is what we have to do. I'm not leaving without my shit. I'm not gonna start anything, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna pick up my stuff and go. Because that's all I want to do today. I'm not here to fight. Star Citizen fucked me.
Landing complete. Takeoff complete.
Look at minute rate. 6,800. Open widget. But hi, gamer. Welcome to the stream. I'm just currently making sure that I've got my shit together. Has that been there since yesterday? Or this morning? I don't know. Looks like the ship that I think it is. Stream current bitrate is 26. 6,800. I'll see what we're doing. The analytics is not liking me at the moment, which is understandable. At this moment, I'm just rushing to get something done because it's like I've got a fair amount of profit in this particular run and I do not want to lose it because of some bullshit. So, I may have to do the alternative streaming method for this particular stream. So, I might have to stop and then start again using a different setting. But I don't want to lose my... But at the moment, it's like, I need to get this progress. Oh my god. How much stuff has he got? Oh wow, he's going to have a profitable day. Right, that's fine. Right. Okay. And I look at you, do, 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 and the world's alright with me. Yeah, there's my body. Oh, there isn't my body. Oh, I might have fallen through. But that's fine. Unless my body's been taken out. Which is always a possibility. Right. I'm grabbing this and I'm making my way. I'm not too mindful of my body. It probably has fallen under the bloody settlement. But basically, I was trying to go around someone who's also doing the run here. And unfortunately, my body got stuck in this... Well, my character got stuck in that lovely zone where it's impossible for you to get out of. So I had to suicide, and then I'm just back here now trying to get my shit together. So, once again, Star Citizen does what it does best. So is my body underneath this at all? Not that I give a damn. You know what? I don't give a damn. I need to get out. I'm like, I have taken the piss too much with this particular run. I am going to be careful. I'm also not liking the fact that my ship is currently bobbing all around. There we go. So, yeah, I'm just gonna call this run. I've got a decent amount here. I hope to get it out and not die. Getting out of this place is going to be an interesting question. But there we go. But hope everyone's doing all right. Oh, God, it's times like this that I really hate planets like Hurston. Can you please start streaming? Right, are we in? We're live? We're ready to go? think we're okay. Thank the gods. Right. Okay, I think we are actually in a safe space now. Ish. Kind of. Music was at 50%. Okay. Who fucking Ray? Jesus Christ. Okay. This is currently not at all how I wanted to start this stream, but Star Citizen is a cunt. We all know this. Right. Now it's working. So first of all, I had that lovely little glitch, which cost me precious time, which is not helpful. And then the streaming software decided to crash, which is also not helpful. Because it turns out it was streaming to me on the wrong profile settings, even though I told it, hey, do you want to use this profile settings for the streaming side? And the thing goes, yeah, sure. Sounds like... But yes, we are finally back, and I'm now actually part of the thing. So... Oh, thank the fucking Emperor. Right, I'm going to have to fucking jump the server, though, because it is... I mean, unless the server... Yeah, server frames is not great. So, that's fine. Not the end of the world. But yeah, we just need to go to the cellar, sell the stuff, and then I'll feel so much more relaxed. So yes, welcome to the stream. Today is a wonderful Friday. I have got holiday, so I thought what better opportunity to celebrate this fact than by streaming Star Citizen to you guys, because lately I've been really getting into this game. Like, really getting into this game. I'm with good friends, I'm earning lots of money, and it's been pretty awesome. I mean, bugs aside, let's temper the old reality here and sort of go back to the normal stuff. So far things have been pretty decent in terms of there we go. Perfect. So yeah, things have been pretty chill and awesome. Hey, it's that guy again. Awesome. Right. This is one of the dudes who was at their place with me. It was a bit of an interesting thing. So currently just doing a thing what's known as Jump Town. Basically, there we go. He landed on the gun, but that's okay. I think he was taking the whole where you land literally. No need to be that close. But yes, I'm on Jump Town. And Jump Town, well, I was doing a Jump Town run. So for those who don't know, Jump Town is an event that takes place periodically, and it's basically it's two sides of the same mission. Basically, you go to an area that you go to the area. Ah, nice, he's in his ship. So you go to the production facility where a very expensive type of drug is being sold. And depending on your particular leanings in terms of the law, right, so you can either dispose of the drugs or you can try and sell them. I'm currently selling mine because, well, I want to make some profit. So, and the money you can get out of it is actually pretty fucking profitable, as you can see. So, right, now I can have peace of... Now I can be at peace, thank the Emperor. How nice of him. I mean, to be fair, part of me, I kind of want to go back there and start scooping. Just find some abandoned ships and be like, right, that's mine. I mean, to be fair, we could probably do that. Do some salvaging, do some other stuff. But we're definitely going to try and hop on another server for that one. Just this server seems a little bit buggy. And the server frames also seems to be a bit of a problem. Oh my goodness, Star Citizen, do you want to chill? Right. Yeah, so... Another suit of armor cost been taken from me because of Star Citizen, which is all fun and games, isn't it? It's all fun and games. Or at least until you die. That's when problems start showing. I'm going to probably need to set my spawn at... I have to set my spawn at Hurston, which... Well, Port Everest is probably the more correct place. Yeah, so gonna be having a bit of a chill stream today, doing my own little thing. There we go. But I hope everyone's doing alright. Oh, good lord, the servers. Yeah, if I'm lucky, we can hopefully hop into a server that's relatively quiet, doesn't have too much activity on it. Depending on the time of day as well, the servers can be either very busy or not. Though it is during the... Well, it's Easter break for the people in the UK. I don't know if it's the same in Europe and America. Or Asia. But there is, at the moment, a current, like, holiday season thing. You know, school's out, kids are running around, being a nuisance. Do what children do best. Annoy everyone. Like how the music just cuts when I say that. And the #1 award for being an asshole goes to...
Please proceed to assign landing bay.
God. You know, I really am looking forward to when they can start allowing people to salvage freely inside these areas without suffering any financial consequences. Because the amount of abandoned ships inside... Like, look at this, right? I'm just going to make a little bit of a point to have a slight tangent on. I was also having some really smooth music. Like, okay, so we have a... Right, we've got a... What looks to be a constellation Andromeda. Oh, no, it might be... Yeah, so 2 constellations. One of them is a Taurus. One of them is an Andromeda. And we have a Redeemer. All 3 of these have been abandoned. Their pilots have come along, dumped their ships, and have decided that they don't want to fly it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. What I have a problem with is the fact that as a salvaging type of pilot, this to me says money, because if they've abandoned their ships, they don't really want to do anything. I shouldn't be punished for wanting to clear it up. I mean, we have another ship here. We have a C1. I want to say C1.
Attention. I have been authorized to scan your vehicle for security purposes.
Yeah, I
Please
wonder
hold
why.
the vehicle and stand by.
Is that a C1 or an 8? Oh, no, that's actually a ship. Yeah. So yeah, I can see someone's already tried salvaging that ship and has gotten punished by it. So, like, we're in an armistice zone, right? So, technically speaking, I'm not allowed to shoot or do damage to other ships or other players. But the problem is, when you've got abandoned ships, there should be a clause in place.
Right. Everything checks
Lol.
out.
What should happen is if a ship has been abandoned for more than a number of minutes, you should be able to salvage it, or be able to at least, claim it to salvage, because as part of a gameplay loop, a legitimate gameplay loop, it's just so irritating that you can't do the thing that the whole purpose of the salvaging ships are for. It's like the whole purpose is, you are a guy or gal who goes into a scene after a tragic battle has taken place, or glorious battle, depending on your particular affiliation, and you should be able to earn a profit from it. But you can't, because the game then punishes you by giving you fines and giving you a crime stat. And you're like, for fuck's sake. So I'm just... And I know that salvaging at the moment is it's a relatively new thing. They're due to give it a big nerf in the next patch. So this particular grind for the Reclaimer is so I can enjoy salvaging when it's still profitable. But it still kind of punches in the gut a bit when you can't actually salvage properly, which is irksome. So yeah, no, it's a bit of a faff to say the least when it comes to salvaging. That you can't just sort of go around the station just salvaging ships. And I know the reason why. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying I'm not saying that there's no reason why you can't do that, because there obviously is. It's to stop players from trolling, stop players from just salvaging your ship the moment it goes out in the open. But in order to salvage, you have to have the shields off. So if you leave your shields on, that's an instant no. The other thing is there we go. The other thing though is that a lot of these places now have hangars. They don't really have pads anymore. Well, to understand the reasons why we're doing it, so I kind of lost track. But basically, the reasons why you can't do it is because obviously it's to stop players from trolling. That's maze. Really? Okay. Oh, that's fancy armor. Well, I'm not that desperate for cash, but, if you want it, take it. That's a cool set of armor. Speak to this guy. Really cool set of armor, dude. Right, I'm gonna head over to the Yonders, just so I can gear up in a more secluded spot, or I could just do it in the next server. So we're gonna hop out of the I'll hop out of the menu, and I'm gonna go quickly grab myself a drink. So I'm actually going to finally get myself actually ready for this particular run. Again, I was supposed to have it all sorted and done before the stream was to start, and as per fucking usual, things never goes quite the way that you intended, which is a shame. Right, so what I will do is I'm gonna, for the sake of, obviously not being potentially stream sniped, I'm going to disable the capture for like a few seconds whilst I hop into another server. And then obviously once I'm hopped into the server, then I'll then redisplay the thing. So it's going to disappear for like a few seconds whilst I'm loading into a server. I may end up going into the same server, unfortunately, but you never know. I might be lucky. But there we go. So it's just so that way I avoid any issues where people be like, "Oh no, what server you're on?" To be fair, you can't really go into a specific server with people, but at the same time, it's like if you don't know what region you're going into, it does make the whole search prospect a little bit more difficult to do, which is, I think is a little bit of security. Anyway, one moment. Right. And I return. Maintain smooth streaming as such. Viewers will receive buffering. So my stream health is poor. That is so not helpful. But yes, we are back. Let me just try and adjust this microphone set. We may need to, depending on the issue with the servers or with streaming, I may need to change the server or the profile settings so that it needs to be the Star Citizen level streaming. We will see. It says the stream health is poor. But it doesn't tell me anything. Right, so let's see. Drop frames, no. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewer. It doesn't tell me anything though, because it's like, well, what is? I'm not seeing any dropped frames. My K bits are fine on my side. So is it YouTube that's being a problem? Times like these, I don't want to do streaming. It makes me not want to do streaming because it's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the system. Alright. Okay, so I am just going to dump this because I do not want to have to deal with this anymore. And I'm going to be a litterbug because I am a scumbag. Right, undersuits. And again, actually no, I'm not gonna crash the server being an asshole. But I'm not gonna. Oh, okay, that's bad. Do we not have? I was gonna say, do I not have any other thing? Do I take the Alpha or the Lamonto? Okay. Okay, that's a very bad undersuit in comparison. I'll take the Blue Forks Flex. It looks a bit daft, but you never know. It might work with the armor that I'm going with. Just the server being a bit of a bastard is all. Oh, you know what? We might. Oh, that looks like a really dumb helmet. Never mind. I thought it could be a cool helmet, and then I looked at it, and then and then I realized the truth of the matter. I did not look good. In fact, I looked terrible. You know what? I'm not a huge fan of the undersuit either. Grey is probably the safer option, just because I feel like grey is... yeah, stone skin. There we go. Stone skin is always a good option. Like, it works. It really fucking works. I mean, I'm not much of a fashion nut job yet, but you never know. Right, what's this? Nope. Right, stone skin. Okay, Star Citizen. You're playing that game. You're playing that game. Okay. See this? This is a thing called functional gameplay. We need this to have fun. Is that the stone skin? Yes. And hold, and done. Right. Will you let me have this now? Yes. Okay, good. Right, we in the same server as before? Nope. Right. Well, if it keeps showing this particular issue, I may have to adjust the thing. So I may have to adjust this. Because it's... I mean, let me know what you guys are getting in the stream, because all YouTube is telling me is that we're not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So it's like, what does that mean? Because on my OBS side of things, I'm having 0 dropped frames. My K-bits is fine. My CPU usage is minimal, but it's not causing problems. So I'm really curious as to why this particular stream all of a sudden is struggling to do that. But do feel free to let me know if you are experiencing buffering. If that's the case, I do have a backup form, or I have a backup profile set up that I'll be able to switch over to that allows us to actually, you know, stream without the whole thing going to pot. Right, I'm going to have Mork Arms Black, because I feel like that probably works. We're going to go probably with a little bit of... Is this like a light armor? No. Black and silver, so we need some kind of darkness. But I do not know if I have the right kind of chest, because I don't often have... to be fair, my equipment is all... my equipment is an amalgamation of crap that just I have and stuff that is just there. Is it all... Oh, we'll go with a full set. Here you go. I have a... The helmet does not work. No, it doesn't. The helmet doesn't work. Like, it's a bit too jarring. Does this work, though? Nope, that does not work. Does this work? Yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, that works better than the other ones, so sure. Right, now, backpacks. We do not have good backpacks when you have to wear medium. I really wish you could wear the other backpacks, but I know you need a heavy gear set to have a decent backpack, which really sucks. Because you don't get many good... Like, this Arrow backpack is probably the best backpack you can get for medium armor. Like, for medium armor. Because this one has, like, 70,000. But this one has an 85k LCU thingies. So, like, that's... That is honestly far, far better. But you can't get that a lot nowadays, which is a bit of a shame. It's more for miners and everything, but this is the best sort of alternative for that. Speaking of which, we probably should then get to sustenance, which then allows us to do things like get food. 25, yeah, pop that in there. That's fine. That's sorted. Right. Utility. So, tractor beam. Gotta have your max lift tractor beam, because you can't have anything else. Weapons! We have lots of weapons. I have lots of you better. If there's one thing I'm not short on, it's weapons. No, I did have a railgun. I only have one railgun, mind you, but I have a railgun. I also have an Evergreen, a Kana, S71, a grenade launcher, more gallants, fair amount of gallants. Ooh, one Demeco LMG, that's something I do have. I don't have the FS9. Well, I don't have the FS9. Let's see, is there anything? I don't have a lot of Glimmer. I have a surprisingly large amount of Ubedev pistols. I mean, I know I collected them for a time because I liked the Ubedev, but I've kind of fallen out. It's kind of fallen out of favor with me a bit because I'm like, can't be buzzed. But I do have a love for all things Coda, so that's fine. I'll need to buy some new ones, but that's okay. I'll equip some P8. It's not bad, but it's not quite damaging as much as it used to be, which is a bit of a shame. I might grab that FS9, to be fair. It's not a bad machine gun. It's not a great machine gun, but it's not a bad machine gun. But yeah, what I might do is if we continue to have the issue of the YouTube error, then I think what I might need to do is I might need to just swap to the lower quality stream settings so I can actually enjoy, so that you guys can actually enjoy watching this stuff, because I'm not too entirely sure what's going on for that one. But I'm gonna just put my other stream thing on standby. So right, grab an FS9. It's been a while since I've had an FS9. Don't have ammo for it, mind you. But yeah, it's probably because I'm streaming and playing. It's probably because I'm streaming and watching, well, having a music thing in the background. So it's just causing some problems for me, probably. Normal. Okay, let's go for advanced, just to see what happens. Just to see what happens. Oh, now the stream's healthy. Well, of course it is. Of course. Right, let's just make sure that this is all as live as it can be. Yes.
What do you think those terminals
are for? Turning your face into mush. What the fuck? GG. Right. Oh yes, medical. Utility. Put that on the thingy, because I'll need that. And I'll also need to buy some new Medigel, and also transfer. I need to put my... Right, there we go. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do a few missions, we're going to do some other stuff. I will be hopping over to... Nice, okay. So, in terms of stuff going on, I will be heading over back to... God, brain farted there for a second. I will be heading back to Guild Wars 2, and I will be heading back to Minecraft. Do not worry, this is not a permanent change. It's just, lately, I've been really enjoying Star Citizen, and I want to keep playing it for a bit, and as I'm wanting to earn enough to be able to buy a Reclaimer before the next patch. I don't know when the next patch is going to drop. It's probably not going to drop for a while. We're kind of contemplating its arrival to be around late April, maybe May at the earliest. The most... I'd say the most depressed would be around mid-June. To be fair, we only need like 5. There we go. So, I'd say the... Yeah, I'd say about... Yeah, late April, optimistically. Early to mid-June, depressingly. I think, because obviously, don't forget, we've got the Invictus launch week coming up, which is going to be a big thing I'm going to be quite excited for. Obviously, excuse me. Obviously, if we can... People just dumping stuff in here. God. Right, let's have my character have some food.
Yeah.
I cannot wait until the day arrives that I can shoot you in the face.
That's what it's there for.
Like, I'm sure there probably will be some dudes who will be chill, but like at the same time, it's like I guarantee you that the moment we can use weapons inside the... Like, I guarantee you, as soon as we can use weapons inside the armistice zones... Looking forward to the new fucking pips. That's what I'm looking forward to. Right. Carry. Place. There we go. But no, like, I'm looking forward to when we can have the ability to fire guns in there, because as soon as an NPC starts getting all arsey with me, it's like his face is going to turn into spaghetti bolognese when I use my coder on it. It's not even a question, it's a statement of fact. Ah, almost forgot to buy some ammo for the coder and the FS9. Thank you, Violent Brain, for telling me things. Guessing that guy wants to, oh, the Noviakov stuff, as well as other players. Yeah. To be fair, we're going into a Friday and a weekend, so I wouldn't be totally surprised if the servers started taking a bit of a punch. Then again, I also hope there's going to be some kind of PTU or patch or something that's going to draw a lot of people away, because I like it when the game's stable. And like as much as I'm loving the fact that more people are playing Star Citizen now than ever, I am also wanting to like have fun and not have to deal with yeah, like I like having the ability to do things in this game, right? So 75 capacity, that's a reasonable amount. I mean, it's a large, it's like a semi-large LMG. I'll go with 80 mags. Like, whenever I buy shitloads of ammunition, it is specifically because you need to, like, assume it's not just for one run, it's like you buy a bunch of ammo and everything. To be fair, I can't wait till the server meshing becomes more of a commonplace factor. Well, becomes the commonplace factor. English. Because then I can actually, you know, enjoy the process of getting all the gear, getting myself set up, you know, and when the big patch drops and you've got a wipe or anything like that, it means you're all pretty much set to go and you can do what you need to do to earn the money that you need to earn without having to suffer financial woes. Which is nice. So, I thought for today, to sort of start off our economic... apart from, of course, finishing off the whole things. I thought today, to start things off, we were going to go do a little bit of a run on salvaging, just to sort of get that gameplay loop involved, because I do love a bit of salvaging. Although, to be fair, we could also do some combat. Right, I'm going to put 5, not 15... I did not know you could type into this, which honestly surprised me. I will probably put 10 for you. So 10 into you. Actually, to be fair, we could probably put you in the core armor components. Oh, you can't. Wow. Okay. So I'm guessing I could put some of these things into the ammo slot, but not all of that. That's okay. That's fair. A bit annoying, but fair. Right, so what we'll do now is we will do the port helpers. See, the thing is, on the one hand, I'm really looking forward to seeing the new inventory style system working. But I'm also, like, not... Well, I'm looking forward to it working properly. Because the thing is, there's a difference between a new inventory system and and the inventory system that works. Because This current inventory system we have at the moment, I think, is perfectly fine. There's not really any problems apart from when you need to have ammunition in a hurry. The problem is that whenever you use the system, it doesn't work. It has a tendency, as you've seen as we've done it in this stream and on multiple other times, it has a tendency to, like, kind of shit on you. Like, actual full tangent go on you and be a real fucking nuisance. Because shock and or horror... I'm going to pop these into here. I might actually add about 5 more. So we have 10 in total. There we go, that should be a pretty decent setup. But no, so like, what irritates me is the whole issue of there is a, I said, so the new inventory system sounds really great, and I love it, and I really do want it to come in, because it feels like a much-needed quality of life update than anything. But the problem I'm finding is that every time you put something in your inventory, you're forever having to stare at the screen to wait to see if the server actually recognizes the fact that you've moved your shit. Now, hopefully, when they're testing out the whole Vulcan technology going into the game... Okay, gamer, have a good one. Thank you very much for joining the stream, though. You know what, I'll do some combat stuff, because I think pew-pew is what people like to see, and also allows me to get some much-needed stress ventilation. But yeah, so the inventory system of this game, I'm more than happy to get new updates for, so long as on the server side, we also have the ability to be able to have the new inventory system function without you having that problem where the servers will not, like, lag and you spend 5 minutes trying to reload some ammunition because, well, your character is constantly rubber banding and the server's taking its time deciding whether or not you actually did pull out that magazine or not. So, you know, fun times be had there. What else be going on? Close all. But still. Anyway. So, enjoying some time with the Lord Inferno. I do love the Inferno. I have to admit, since getting it back, I've kind of fallen in love with it even more so. And this was purchased in-game as well.
Crusader Industries, a
Right.
journey worth taking.
Contracts, that's all
Systems
set.
on.
Bounty Hunter, VHRT. Is there an ERT? There is an ERT. Fantastic. If it's in a decent enough spot, I might try and come back with, like, a cargo ship. But I don't know if it is in a decent enough spot. Because... Right, let's go.
Launch complete.
But yeah,
Ready to launch.
they've done a pretty decent update to this thing, and and it feels good. It feels really, really good. Right. There we go. So, away we go. To other side of the planet. Wondrous. Is it planet side it would appear to be on? If it's at a designated spot... Oh, it fucking is. Makers... whatever the hell that's called. That's fine. If we can fly close enough to the planet side, I'm going to go down. Like, I'm going to try and aim to land low, and then I'll try and see if I can find some stuff. If I can get my Taurus as well, that'll be pretty cool, because then I can basically take as much salvage as I can, and then sell that stuff off. So, that'll be cool. I might have to go to some other location. That's fine. The end of the world. So that's fine. Only downside is we're fighting over Hurston, which is not the healthiest of places to fight over if we're talking frames. Eh? Wait, what? The fuck? Weren't I just going to make his point? Right, let's see if there's a bit of a glitch going on. He may still be at Maker's Point, but I'm a little confused as to how he got there all of a sudden. But maybe it's just a glitch. Bingo. We have a contact. Right, that's Phoenix. Which is fine.
Missile locked.
There's another. There's the target.
Contact.
Oh boy. Yeah, the game just taking its time to load in. We've got a reclaimer. Oh, come on, game, don't do this to me now. Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me now. I'm in the middle of combat. Please don't do this to me now. Game, I'm serious. Fucking hell. Nothing worse than when Star Citizen likes to do that. Oh, and a 600i. Good. Right, combat time.
Target
Right, she's gone.
destroyed.
Okay.
On shields.
I'm just going to keep emptying my rounds into this bitch. Like the Titanic, you tried to rise,
Target
but
destroyed.
you fell. Do a trick, do a trick, do a trick. Oh ho! Oh, it's gonna hurt when that hits the ground. Oh, it's gonna hurt. And sploof. Oh, wow. Right. You're only a Phoenix, so you shouldn't be too much of an armament.
Attack on shields.
Zoom.
Target destroyed.
Target eliminated. Final target.
Target destroyed.
There's the Maker's Point. And there's a... What are you? You are a Eclipse. Right. Right, that's the area cleared out. This is a very scenic location. Very scenic location. Bit of a shame we don't have a reclaimer with us, because I would love to salvage these things, but the 600i doesn't have a cargo bay, so there's no point in checking that out. So the only ships I'm really interested in looking at is the Reclaimer, which is kind of in a shit spot. Kind of. Fly up, you fucking son of a whore. Jesus Christ. Okay. This thing sucks in ammo. To know that. Right. That's fine, we can manage. There's that. Okay, so Maker's Point, far side of Hurston. Come back with the Taurus, see if we can get anything from it. Gotcha. Right, where's Everest Harbour? There's Everest Harbour. Because I know I've got a... part of me does want to get an Eclipse. Like, seriously, part of me wants to have an Eclipse. Because I think that would be so cool. An Eclipse is a really good ship, though. Like, it's limited in its uses after combat, in terms of combat, because obviously the main intention is as soon as you fired, you're fucked. But like, if you could get, you could probably customize the ship to be a relatively decent ambush vessel, or if you wanted to just blow the ship up in one fell swoop, you probably could do that. Let me see if I can quantum specifically to Port Everest, because I would not mind. Right, give me some OM points. Wondrous. Obviously, we've got the new OM system as well. So the new OM system. One of the other things I'm looking forward to in 323, like 323 is going to be a patch. 323 is going to be a very, very awesome patch. I'm going to put the caveat. If everything we ask for comes through in it. Like, you can
Quantum travel complete.
perfect. You can have the wonders, you know, the wonders of all the tech and everything, all that jazz. You can have, you know, say there again. You can have all the stuff fabled to come with it, but then there's going to be some stuff that's going to probably be left behind. Patch 323.1. But yeah, I'm keeping my expectations tempered, because as always with Star Citizen, as much as we want to delve into the hype, it is always a good idea to assume that not everything you see is always going to be what it's you know, it's going to be released as intended, but it's not going to always come at the time that you wish for it to arrive, because there have been plenty of occasions where we've been promised something or we've, you know, the hype has come up for something and then it's been slightly diluted by the fact of, well, it didn't quite come as we intended it to, but instead it comes at the next patch, which again is good because we can still get the stuff at the next patch. It's just I want to make sure that my optimism levels are at a reasonable point, because then if anything does happen where it isn't quite what we're expecting, I'm not as disappointed, and as such the fury of anything else like that may become less so. Maybe that's just because I'm in a sort of... maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome, maybe it's something else, we don't know. But I feel like having a decent... I think having played Star Citizen long enough now to sort of have an expectation of, yeah, things are going to be cool, this game is amazing, I love it, it's never going to truly... You know, like, it's too big now to kind of fall into the whole it's a scam argument, because, well, actual scams have taken place. I did not want to do that. I wanted to fucking...
Launch complete.
I meant to land and fix my ship up. God damn it. Right. Can I not enter my ship? I want to get in my ship. Yeah, once I've done this, I'll grab the Taurus, and then we'll make our way back to the thing. Only downside I'm imagining is that it's going to have to be a case of we're going to need to probably... I mean, maybe I could get the ship in its soft death state to go into its landing gear mode. Maybe. Fortunately, a lot of money is going to be spent on fixing my shit here. But I am grateful that the ship didn't explode. But I am most definitely gonna be I am most definitely going to be, come this IAE, I am definitely going to be probably broke, actually, depending on what's going on this year. But yeah, depending on what's going on with the IAE, I'm definitely going to be, I'm going to definitely be wanting to have the Reclaimer as an option in my hangar. As soon as because then when the big wipe comes, and we get the big old fancy pants stuff, excuse me, then we're going to see some, I'm going to need to have I'm going to need a serious moneymaker. And a practicable way of gathering materials. I already have a miner, and I already intend on getting mining. But I am more focused on getting a... Where's the store? You. But I am more focused on getting such things... Nice.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been
Hangar is
delivered.
number 7. Fantastic. But yeah, that's the plan, is hopefully to find something... Is to get something that's practicable. Because once base building becomes a thing, oh my god. That's a dream of mine. Like, there's a number of things I'm looking forward to. One of these particular things is, of course, the base building side of things, because oh my, as a player who's leaning more and more towards the industrial side of Star Citizen, it is an extremely satisfying thing to be able to have a game that allows you to make a large series of industrial decisions and investments and plans and digging up, or being part of the logistics of that operation, and sort of nurturing and building this thing. It's, you know, it's like, it's basically playing Factorio. It's one of those games that, you know, you have to be careful. Or to be fair, actually, the real kind of industrial desire / whatever actually came from Foxhole when I was playing Logi on that game. Foxhole is a fantastic game for to be fair, as an online MMO, it's a rare treat because it gives you the online MMO. Stupid statement, but as a video game, as the game is a massive sort of, it's a rare example of a very good concept working well. Because while there are some issues that occasionally hop up, it still is fun to play, and it allows the choice factor to be far stronger, which I think is really, really cool. I think it's hay season, and I might be starting to suffer from that. Yay! God damn it! Never suffered from hay fever before, but lately I've been noticing, like last year especially, because both my sisters have hay fever, so they have the same issue. They have the issues where they can't sort of see, their noses are blocked, or their eyes get watery. But last year I started having massive sneezing sessions. Like, you know, previously never having had hay fever, I thought, oh, I guess I'm lucky enough not to have that. Well, unfortunately, I think I might be catching some of that or something towards that in degree, because I've been sneezing a lot in like springtime conditions, and I think when there's an especially high pollen count, it's just my nose gets really stuffy and it gets all nasty, and I don't feel ill, but I definitely, like, my throat's a bit, you know, croaky for some reason. Even though I drink a reasonable amount a day. Ah, make his point. There we go. There's the I'm probably I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually falling in love with this ship. It's a really, really good ship. I can't believe I'm saying this as well, because normally I'm not a fan of the older design style of ships. But I will say that this particular ship is a bit of a hybrid, because it's both old in its overall design mechanics, because, you know, the Constellation series was one of the first sort of multi-crew ships that was made available in Star Citizen, and was the first sort of thing we saw as a playable ship. In the sense, because of the whole, you know, when this game was more of a tech demo, in a literal sense with the whole hangars modules and everything. This was one of the first large ships that I saw, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, oh, sort of thing. But then, and for years, I kind of put the ship to the side because other more modern ships would come along, and they would obviously have more features, they'd have better design mechanics, quality of life, that sort of thing. And I kind of put this ship as kind of and I unfairly, I will say, put this on a lower quality sort of mindset, because I was like, you know what, the Constellation series has been in the game for X amount of years now. It's an old design that needs to be revitalized and done, blah 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 blah, and all of these, you know, words that don't really mean anything apart from, well, it's just old. And so the ship has received a bit of a modernization touch. There are now a lot more interactable displays. It has a nice sort of refreshing cockpit. The only thing I would say that's a problem is the struts. The struts are a nuisance and are a bit of a pickle. Where's the shipwrecks? Or have they already disappeared? Can't have disappeared. I've only been gone, like, there it is, yeah. I was going to say, I've only been gone for like 5 minutes. But yes, so unless the Reclaimer's gone. Has the Reclaimer been gone? There shouldn't be a dead Reclaimer about. I mean, the 890 wreck is there, which, to be fair, there's actually quite a nice scenic photo opportunity if I ever saw one. What happens when you fuck around and find out in Hurston? Oh really? Yeah, it's gone. The wreck is actually gone. Damn. Okay, that's a bit disappointing, considering I shot it down and everything only a few minutes before. Let's have a look. See. Oh, good lord. Okay. And I'll just quickly move to here. Right, is there any sign of a Reclaimer? I know I shot one down around here. Maybe I should take these, maybe I should take this on an ERT, perhaps. I will go for a photo opportunity, though. And if there's any salvage to be claimed. Though, to be fair, it's going to be difficult getting out of the ship. There is cargo in it, though. I can see that. It's just unfortunately it's in the ship. Or maybe not. Probably corundum, but yeah, it's quartz. What's the next one? Huh. Okay. Color me interested. I'll bite. Apparently these things are relatively valuable, so let's... There we go.
Take off.
But yeah, no, this particular ship has, when I first got, like, I got this ship as an off whim, because I was like, you know what, let's give this thing a chance. Let's see what happens when you fly with a. Let's see what happens when you fly with a Taurus, because the Taurus was actually quite a late bloomer, and that was another thing as well that I kind of didn't quite respect when it came to the towards this ship, is the amount of people, the amount of time it took for this particular ship to come out. Because like the Taurus was meant to be released years ago. Well, it was released years ago, but you know, at the time of its release, it was I think it was one of those things that had been touted and done whatever, but had failed to show up or anything else like that. So the downside, if you will, of such things is that the... Right, so that's quartz. That's gold, gasping weevil. Oh, nice! We've got golden gasping weevil eggs. Nice. You have to go to the breakers point thing. So that's 3 SCUs worth. I don't know how much... I know that these things are apparently valuable, so you never know. And then you've got the Brio's yard and whatnot. If I do another run on that, maybe they might be a bit miffed. I was kind of hoping to find a wreck somewhere. Alright. Well, I'll take the gold. Unless there's another one around. I don't know why my throat's being all croaky. Right. Let's grab this then. I mean, it's gold. Gold is gold. But yeah, no, so the Taurus, when it arrived, it kind of arrived to a lackluster introduction, I think. Not a lot of people I knew who played this game were that fussed over it, or they weren't really talking about it. But then, I don't know, recently it's just kind of become more popular. You know, it's one of those weird things when it comes to certain ships and vehicles in games, is that sometimes you get a vehicle that from the get-go everyone either loves or hates, and it seems to maintain that from the start to the beginning. So start to the end. But then you get ships like the Taurus, which don't exactly get the greatest of starts, or maybe they arrive and they're not really, it's not really a big spectacle. And all of a sudden, you just find that loads of people start liking it. Loads of people start sort of talking about it. And its fame gets to a point where it's like everyone starts to fall in love with it, myself included. Because at first, when I flew it, I wasn't really expecting much. I was thinking, you know what, this is going to be one of those things. Hello, All Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful time. But yeah, like the Connie Taurus, just when I first started flying it, I didn't give it too much expectations. I was like, you know what, it's gonna be one of those traditional Connie style ships, you know, nothing too special, nothing too fancy, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, I just found myself liking this ship more and more as I was flying. I was like, you know what, this thing actually handles relatively well. I'm able to fly it. I can fly it with with decent motions and everything, and I can sort of do whatever. And she feels okay. And hey, look, there's a VTOL capability that I didn't even realize was a thing. You know, it was all of these factors that combined that made me kind of fall in love with this thing. And now it's like, well, of course I like this thing. You know, now I'm like, yeah, I'm hoping that the newer, the newer stuff will be there as well. Nice. This could be a problem. This may not be a problem. I don't know. I'm just hoping he's not in another 890 jump. What's this one? 900 and something meters away. Cool. So it shouldn't be too far away. This time, I'm with my fucking... And to be fair, this thing can actually pack a punch, especially since it's got 24 size 2 missiles. Now, it doesn't have the same amount of missiles that the Andromeda has, of course, but I think this particular machine, and also it lacks a turret. I believe, yes, on the top. So the turret, it has a turret option, I think, in the bottom, but I don't believe it has a turret option at the top, or it doesn't have a turret option, if that's the case. I can't honestly tell. I don't see any turrets on the top or the bottom. So it's a solo Connie, which... I don't think it's a problem. I actually like that. I like it this way because you don't have to fanny us around with things. Oh god, like I'm all for playing with players. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I also don't mind if I have to. I'd rather, when it comes to certain gameplay loops, I do prefer to be a bit of a solo. Oh, okay. You're close to. You're really close to Lorville. How the hell do you have that so close to Lorville? I'm really hoping you're not in the Armistice Zone, because that would suck. Like a lot. Like a lot. Because, like, I can't really shoot you down, or use my tractor beam, so I might have to kite you a bit. Because I don't trust this game. I know, like, Star Citizen give it, Star Citizen take it. And what's also worse is if I want to try and fly to a zone that might have a slightly dubious level of legality towards it, I might get the whole attention, I need to scan your ship, and then you've got like an illegal substance on board, and it's like, well, I'm in the mood to confiscate it. I'm not a bad guy because I'm not trying to steal drugs, I'm just trying to take it to the right people to properly dispose of it, of course, you know. Hope. As the cope fades in. Right, so let's have a look-see. Right. But yeah, so if any of you guys... Yeah, cool, so what have we got? We have a Carrack. Well, shit. That's a Carrack. I mean, this ship is a car... This is not a combat... Oh, hello, I think he's smopping into the ground, which is good. Not that the size 2s are going to do anything much, but you never know. Oh, they're gimbaled. Wait, they're gimbaled? Oh, nice. So, like, I could put size 6s on if I wanted to. Right, so who else is here? Hercules, A2 Bomber... Jonas, A2 Bomber, and Mr. Reen. Oh, oh, thank the Emperor. Okay, they're reasonable. Sounds really bad, but... Right, let's put these on. Because then I can kind of go apeshit on them. Yep. I can fire missiles and you're gonna get slapped. Not that these are gonna do much, mind you. Right, combat mode. But I got size 5 rhinos, which they hurt. Right, one of his wing parts is off, but also his shields is down. Kazoom Kazaa! Feels so weird to see Lorville in the distance. Oh, he's sinking like the Titanic. Oh, he's gonna smack into it hard. Kazoom. Bit of an awkward spot, to be brutally honest with you, but... Oh, hello. Oh boy. Right, that's the C2 as well. This one doesn't have a combat staff. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, explode already. Right. Shields recharge. We have to get the fuck out. Come on, recharge already. I need to upgrade the components on this thing, but Kazook. Right, biggest challenge.
Damn it.
Taking fire from someone. Is there another ship? Right. The fighter's doing some stuff, and he's being a good distraction. Who's shooting at me? Ah, that's what the fucker is. There's an Andromeda. Enemy Andromeda. Right. Try and get out as fast as we can. This is definitely not a combat ship. Holy shit. Quickly recharge. Right, on his ass. Down we go, down we go. Like, this fight would have been over in like a few seconds had we had another ship like the Redeemer or the Inferno. Come on. Piece of shit. You're denying me my prize. Come on. Hi, gamer. Welcome back. Fucking hell. Looks like the whole thing exploded. Right. Let's do a scan of all the potential wrecks. Oh shit. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to fly around. He might have shot down that other dude. Right, let's try and get this fucker. Whilst he's on the ground.
Shields damaged. Shields damaged.
Oh, he must be stuck. Oh, dude. Careful. Kazoom. Right. Looks like it's in a large piece, and the ship's upside down. Great. There goes any hope of us salvaging anything off that. Because it's not like we can get on the ship, is it? The only hope thing we have is that it somehow, some of the stuff gets... Okay, what I'm gonna do might really not work. But if it does...
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Take off.
It's probably the weather that's not helping as well.
Landing complete.
But... I don't think we can... No, I don't think so.
Take off complete.
That would have been cool had the game be a little bit more... Yeah, like it's not doing anything, is it? There's stuff scattered around, but I don't think there's anything we can do. I mean, the issue we have at the moment is that the cargo pods are not detachable in the... So the way that the cargo system works in the... Yeah, so the way that the cargo system works in the Carrick's cargo pods work in Star Citizen is that you have the... Each of these individual cargo pods basically... Oh, there we go. See if there's anything in there. Yeah, so each of those particular pods is meant to be detachable. But the problem is that none of these things are in fact... Yeah, so none of these things are in fact detachable, which is an absolute crying shame. Because obviously, if they were, then we could probably be a bit more happy about things like that. But unfortunately,
Landing gear raised.
yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be... There's something about 8,000 meters away. So I'm going to have a look, see if there's any remnants of other wrecks, but... But it's unlikely. And considering how low this planet's... or how Earth-like this planet's gravity is... I'm not 100%... Oh, hello. There's some... Well, there's the remnants of the... Yeah, that's the Andromeda. So if we were a salvaging ship, I'd be in I'd be like happy days. Okay, that's Quantanium. I've got something worth salvaging here. Alright. A little bit curious as to whether or not the other guy's going to be here or not, because... Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's worth. That's worth. That's a SCU's worth of Quantanium right there. That is worth. I am down for that. I'm hoping... Yeah, it doesn't look like any of the boxes and shit will be in the way. No, it doesn't look like... Right, there we go. There is some salvage that I can have. That I will happily take. Right. If there's any other bits of cargo, then I shall inquire as to that. Right, so let's have a look, see. Anything else? What was this? Oh, it's cool. It's fine. Nothing too fanciful. Oh, hello. Heart rate much. Right. Right. Oh, nice to have a nice player. It's nice to meet a friendly player. Right, so I don't see any particular takeoff. Fortunately, oh. Hang on. There's something about 4,000 meters away. That could be something from the other wreck. The Hercules. So that could be something of value. Because it was around here that the ship oh god. Oh god. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. This may not be related to the thing, and I'm wondering if this isn't at all related to the thing, considering that there's other stuff here. Oh, hello. It might be, though, 'cause that's a bunch of boxes. Yeah, that looks like a place where he crashed around. Oh, there's a lot of boxes down there. Okay. Yeah, look, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, there's the wreck. Right, what we got? Scan these up. Okay, so copper. Not valuable by a lot, but it's something. Is there any different coloured ones? What's this one he had? I think this was the main target, though. Hang on. Like, don't really want to waste our time with useless stuff, but... Okay, so that's another copper. That's fine. I mean, to be fair, if we can sell it... Okay, that's another copper. Copper may not be worth much, but... There's titanium... Scrap. Oh, fuck it, why not? Right. There we go. Right. Don't see anything of value around here, so that should be fine. So, right, there we go. That's that one particularly sorted. Up we go, 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 up we go. Freedom! Sadly, not everyone is... I probably should head over Crusader Way. Well, that's, to be fair, what we should also probably do is head over to Brio's yard and then... The fuck? Oh, okay. How the fuck am I seeing him so far away? Ooh. It look like I'm just trying to explore. Feel like I've been here before, but let's just, for the hypotheticals, do a little bit more exploring. Even though it's gone night side on Lorville. Which is never a good thing. Nighttime on Lorville is probably, sorry, on Hurston, is never a good thing. It's like possibly one of the worst places you can be, depending on your abilities as a pilot, and also your capabilities on understanding Yeah. There's a few something scattered around. Something's down there. Is it rocks? Yes, it's rocks. Okay, didn't know you had stuff that was that close before. To be fair, I would never have gone to mine on Hurston. It's not really a planet that you think to mine on. I've normally gone moon mining primarily. Yeah, so we probably should sell the Brio's eggs, and then we can head back and sell the Quantanium. Because 8 Quantanium is worth quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. But yeah, no, 8 Quantanium is worth a lot of money. Oh, God. Not what I wanted to do. Is the recycler... Nope. There we go. Nice. Good kill. I think we're probably going to have to try and find... I might go to be honest with you, I might go Crusader with the bounties. Just because I know that on Crusader, they have... It's all moon-based, so it's more frames. And it's not on Hurston, which is a fucking nightmare. But before anything else, we need to sell the Weevil eggs. There's like 3 SCUs worth, which is probably going to net us a decent amount of money. And then, of course, I can then sell the others. Then I can sell the Quantanium. Speaking of which, I need to probably boot up the old website, UEX. Right, boom. So, the UEX website is right. Where's Quantanium? Oh no, commodities. There we go. Please be. You wouldn't be gold, fireworks, fluorine, hydrogen, iron, Bexalite, boros, chlorine, bingo, Quantanium. Where's a good place? New Babbage, TDD. So, Lawville or New Babbage. Horizon is probably a somewhat decent place to sell this. Right, let's go to Brio's Breaker's Yard. Weeping Cove, no. It's not too far from us, isn't it? Maker's Point, no. Zephyr, no. Edmund, close to Brio. That's close to Brio's. Reclamation and disposal. Just gonna Google this. Brio's Breakers Daymar Station. Oh, the reclamation and disposal. So I can go reclamation and disposal. Gotcha. So we can just quickly... Like, I'm probably going to go to this location first, because then I can sell the stuff. Then we'll fly over to Crusader to get stuff sorted. Then I don't have to deal with all the bad frames and lag, and then I can just focus purely on the combat. And also, it's not so much of a clusterfuck, so if you're finding stuff, it's like, hey, I could find loot. It's not good when you need the loot. And, of course, it's night on Hurston. Possibly the worst combination. Like, to be fair, like, I know people say that there are different planets that are worse to fly in at night, but Hurston is my no-no zone for that stuff, because it irritates the living Christ out of me. Nothing is worse than when you're trying to do stuff. Right, I'm going to try and navigate safely to this location. Because, as per usual, the problem with Hurston... Well, the problem you get with Hurston at night is twofold. First of all, there's a lot of debris that makes it very difficult to see. And depending on the ship you're flying on, the light doesn't show up until you're, like, barely when you're scratching your nose on the surface. The other problem is that at night, there tends to be sandstorms, which then further obscures the location, and it makes it very difficult for you to easily land because your ship's being buffeted around a lot. So it's a real pain in the ass. So if you get the chance to land and not take any damage, count yourself lucky.
Takeoff complete. Engines off.
Oh, there is a turret. But do you not have the ability to use turrets in this game, in this ship? I was under the impression you could use the turrets. Right. Oh well. Alright, Brios. You and I are probably fast going to become friends. Oh boy. Ooh, bit of a chill. That's the back of something pretty significant. I'm just trying to remember what that is. It's a combination of ships, but that's a very significant rear end. And I'm fairly convinced I know what it is, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Right, weevil eggs. Once I sell these, I can kind of relax a bit. And also nip to the bathroom, because I'm kind of busting now. Right. Taurus. What can I sell? 3 SCU. So how much is this going to net me? I'm sorry. 337 for 3 SCUs of weevil eggs? Holy shit on a stick. Okay, I made money. I mean, sure, I heard they were profitable. Hadn't realized they were that profitable. Jesus Christ! Apologies, my maturity and my capacity to interact normally has been completely fucked. Yeah, I am most definitely heading towards Crusader. Holy fucking shit. Reason why? So much better frames. Which is ironic considering the fact that I'm on, Crusader. What I'll probably do is I will probably keep the other shit, like the gold and the Quantanium in the thing for it. So, you bear with. I'm gonna quickly do a bathroom break. So I will be back as fast as I can. Boop. And yeah, I will see you in a few minutes. Apologies, but I really need the loot. apologize for the delay. Internal organs were being an asshole. And we're back. Right, cool. So, we're back. And my headset's getting tangled. There we go. Right, we're back. Gonna uncheck that mark. Right. Oh, wrong way. Okay. The one downside about these things is when you're trying to, you know, you're trying to do stuff and you're like, yeah, this is great, I'm having so much fun, blah, 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 blah. And then your stomach's like, hey, yeah, about that whole food thing you did a few hours ago. And I'm like, but why? Could you not have waited? And it's like, nah, I'm going to put this on overdrive. So it's like, motherfucker! Really sucks sometimes when you have to go to the loo. I see you. Yeah, about that whole working thing game, could you do that for me, please? Fine. Right, quantum drive 2. There we go. Nice. Right, so hopefully by the time we get to Crusader, we won't have to worry about the whole... So that's the charge up on that one, sweet. Yeah, so hopefully by the time we get to Crusader, we shouldn't have to worry about the... Pardon me. We shouldn't have to worry too much about the... My brain's going to think for a second. Around the sun. There we go. That was what I was looking for. Ooh, it's cold. I think what I'll do is, whilst we're quantuming, is head over and get my dressing gown because it's cold. Right, so I'd say we've done pretty well in terms of profit, because the weaver eggs that we were able to retrieve netted us a healthy 300 and something thousand, which is pretty nice, or 337,000. Contracts for the ERTs have been doing pretty good. We got ourselves an 8 SCUs worth of quantum. I'm going to head over Crusader because then hopefully the ERTs that we get from there will be more profitable in the form of like easier planets to navigate and do stuff. Crusader is so much a better place to do like missions and shit, because while there is the risk of Grimhex, there is of course the fact that everything is done like in space, or if it's on Atmo, like if it's in Atmo, it's on one of the moons, which is far better. God, it's cold. But no, I will say, despite being a bit of a lag fest on that first combat, I do like what this ship is doing. Though it does make me wonder, like, whilst we're quantuming, I'm going to quickly Google. Actually, wait, I've already got the tools. Star Citizen Wiki. Taurus. What's the weapon that mounts that this thing has? Oh, they do have a turret. Oh, we do have a turret. It's disguised. Oh, it's disguised. Okay. So, Varipuck size 5. So, at the moment, it's size 4 rhinos, but we have access to size 5s. Okay. So, like, theoretically speaking, we could have rhinos. Well, higher quality rhinos. Which I'm happy about. That was a really nice image there. So, yeah, we got size 2 turrets on the top and the bottom. We have... This is such a good ship! I love the Connie. Well, the Taurus. Not a huge fan of the Connie Phoenix. That's probably my least favorite variant. The Andromeda is kind of bleh. Because I kind of feel like the Connie Andromeda's main advantage is it has a fuckload of missiles. And that's it. Because I believe it has the same armament. If we have a quick look at the wiki. So the Constellation Andromeda. Oh yes, the other advantage is it does have the snub aircraft at the back, so it does have those dimensions. But size 4 Varipuck. Yeah, so it has the same. Yeah, it has the same weapons on the ship in terms of its mounted weapon. Like, you know, it's like repeaters and everything. But the other advantage with the Connie Taurus, no, sorry, Andromeda, the Aquila, and the Phoenix is that they do in fact have the snub aircraft. This ship does not have the snub aircraft. However, I don't believe that's entirely a bad thing, because the likelihood of you using the snub aircraft is very remote in comparison to the amount of times you will find such things as the extra, the extra space, which, bearing in mind, this particular ship carries 174 SCUs worth of cargo, in comparison to the 64 SCUs worth of cargo that the Connie Andromeda has. Let me just double clarify that, because that doesn't sound as much as I thought, but that could in fact be the amount that you have. Fuel hull. Sorry, 96, not 64. 64 is the other thing. So 96 SEUs worth of cargo is what the Constellation Andromeda has. So, for some reason I thought it was 64. Why did I think it was 64? I don't know. I think it's because I got misconstrued with the C1 that can carry 64 SEUs worth of cargo for the C1 Spirit. Which obviously, yeah, that's a pretty good amount. But yeah, no, the 96 SEU worth of cargo is nice, but 174... an increase of, well, 80, about 78, I'd say, of SCU, which is not a bad thing. And also, it's in a very easy to access slot under the ship, whereas some ships have a bit more of a overbearing or silly style thing, or just a plain frustrating cargo design. This particular thing has an advantage that some others, well, won't have. Is that can't be Crusader. No way is that Crusader. Sorry, I'm just looking at a dot in the center where the quantum thing is heading towards. And we're close. But that can't be Crusader. If that's Crusader, I'm going to lose my shit. No way. No way. It's going to appear and it's going to fade in now. There's no way that that's Crusader. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. It looks convincing, and if it came in on a slight fade, I might have thought it was. But like, I was like, wait, what? That can't be Crusader. That's really cool if it is. I mean, to be fair, it's really cool that we can see that it's really cool that we can see it coming up now, because that is pretty fucking cool. I'm just waiting for the timing. The right time. for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. As the planet gets bigger. Okay. Like full screenies. Right. Okay, we've arrived at Crusader. Contracts. If we head over to Seraphim first of all, maybe. That'll be useful. I know it's Seraphim Station, but I will always... But for some reason, my brain just can't quite get Port Olisar out. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll do a bit more... What we'll do is we'll do a couple bits more of the journey. Then we'll be able to go for that. So yeah, so I'll probably be getting this ship. Oh shit! Nice. Alright, so I'll land at Seraphim Station. Nice. Well, let's have a little look-see. What be the ship? Oh! That was close. I was like, yep, just a nice happy day. It's just another lovely day. Oh! Right, so we're going to land over at Port Seraphim, restock, resupply, fix up the ship, and then go for another bounty. And then hopefully, with this ERT done, well, the next ERT done, or a high... I mean, I don't mind... I can do a VHRT as well. That might be slightly better, just because then we can still get a ship that has cargo in it. But if I get the ERT, then that has a decent chance to spawn the good shit. Hello. The explosions. Oh. Wait, what? I don't understand. Why is a mantis red? And to be fair, it's not the fact that the mantis is red that's the problem. It's the fact that it's an well, it's a target. Radar contact. There you go. Ooh, I love horizontal landing zones. Well, there you go. I've done the community some service. There we go. So, I'm gonna land land in this wonderful station. Rearm, resupply, move. Not the button I wanted to press. using the auto land for this one just because I want to guarantee resupply. Because sometimes, depending on how you land, you will, like... I had a feeling. Sometimes, depending on how you land, it doesn't allow you to resupply, which is a bit of a pain in the ass.
Attention. I have been authorized to scan your vehicle for security purposes. Please halt your vehicle and stand by.
I am so goddamn happy I sold those weevil eggs. Because if I hadn't... I'd be in the shit. Right, so let's see what we can do about that whole bounty hunting thing. So, yep. ERT on asteroids. Nice. It might be an 890 jump again, but it might not be. So, but it's also in space, which means we can get onto the ships and gather all the cargo that we need to have. And my ship should be more maneuverable, which is better and better. Again, really good time. Am I seriously... I mean, to be fair, I'm not going to lie. Depending on how things go and, like, when Invictus launch week happens... Because I've got oh, for fuck's sake. Did I bump into something? On the end of the world. Let's, head to Yella Nada. Lost all my cargo under Yella Nada. Yeah. Only downside is, unfortunately, it is actually going to be in the potential of Grim Hex, which not a huge fan of, but kind of can't do anything about it, so eh. Oh, and it's in an asteroid field. That is so much better. Right. At least it's not too far to fly. And if we're lucky, it'll just be a bunch of ships with a bunch of stuff that doesn't really mean anything. And depending on also... Oh! Okay. That's not scary at all. I just kind of shat myself a bit. That actually made me jump a bucket on it. I was like... Ah! There is something rather terrifying around a giant rock being suddenly in your face. Oh, isn't that dreamy? God, the amount of bloody things in this asteroid field. I mean, it makes sense. It's an asteroid field, but, you know... Should probably come around here in my mole. Not done zero-G stuff before, though to be fair, it makes things a lot easier when it comes to gathering up materials and mining. What you have to be careful is in case of invisible asteroids, because those suck. Okay, salvage zone apparently. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm flying through.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
There's a Connie, Aquila,
Radar contact.
Redeemer. Okay, that's bad. But where's the wreck? I'll try and see if I can avoid the trespassing charge.
Shields damaged.
See if I can fly away. Because obviously, don't want to get a crime stat for trespassing. probably should be a little less. I probably should be a little bit more pro not shooting the potentially explosive Starfarer. But at the same time, I don't think we're at that level of difficulty, or we're at that level of realism. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, he's gone. That's him taken care of. Oh, fuck me. That's a Redeemer. Shit. Right, let's see if we can get this guy. We have to be careful because he is in a reclaim. He's in a reclaimer. My ship can't really take too much level of damage, you know, being a Connie and all. Does it count if it's that? Right. Now.
Shields damaged.
I need to engage this guy as fast as possible. Come on.
Shields damaged.
Shit. Shit.
Fuck's sake. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is a heavy ship to fucking ram. I already afford to stand still. Come on. Fucking desync. We take care of this ship, we get the contract payment out.
Damn it.
Come on, 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 come on.
Shields damaged. Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
Right, recharge these shields on a hurry up. Come on.
Shit.
Redeemers is probably one of the most expensive, like hard, like most durable fucking ships to encounter. I mean, she's powerful and she's... Thank fucking Emperor. Right. Okay, now I need to engage you, Condi Aquila.
Shit.
Shields damaged.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Wouldn't exactly say I'm a great, decent pilot in this realm, but you know. Come on, we're so close, so close, so close.
Asshole.
He's gone. The shields up, shields up, shields up, shields up, shields up.
Shields damaged.
Shit. Damn it.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Fucking hell. Right. That was intense. And certainly did not look pretty. But we won. And that's the important thing. And at the end at the end of the day, it's not about how good you look, it's who won the battle. Right. So those were both Aquilas. God, look at the amount of the state that ship's in. I mean, to be fair, look at the state my ship's in. Probably, she's durable, that's for sure. Right. And thus the work commenced anew. This is the thing I like, though, about Star Citizen, though. You can have these moments where it's like, right, we've had a massive space battle, you know, big old shooty shoot and all that jazz. Now comes the phase that I actually kind of like a little bit more. The salvage, the gathering, the resource gain. What did we earn in our quest? Right. Yep. Right. Because Obviously now comes the part of, well, now obviously now comes the salvage phase, which is all fun and dandy. Okay. Right, we're a little bit far away from it, but I think it's fine. Not the end of the world. I can take the stuff out, and if there's anything of particular value, then I can be like, oh my god! And then we can do that. But yeah. Right, so what does this ship have to hold? Oh, it's got a few bits. You've got a few bits indeed. You've got a full cargo. Nice. Ow. Right, quartz. Not overly fussed in, so that's fine. Tungsten. Tungsten. Complete waste of time. Not fussed about tungsten. Microrandom. Again, not fussed. Iron. Iron. Titanium is useful only if you've got like a caterpillar or something. Anything of value. Copper, tungsten, titan, tungsten. Right, so nothing of value. It doesn't appear to be anything of significant value in this ship. But you never know. Oh, B. Oh, okay, Quantanium. That's cool. We've got a Quantanium. Yep, that's cool. I'll take that. I'll pop that over yonder, about 50-ish, 60. Right, is that another one? Yep, that's another one. Quantanium, that's going to be quite a nice profit. Bearing in mind I haven't sold the other Quantanium yet, so... Yep, that's fine. Any more for any more? Medical supplies? Ah! Yeah, that's a... Yeah, the Ultra Tix, whatever the fuck this is called, kind of useless. Not going to lie. But the medical supplies are indeed valuable. I've only got one box worth, but that's something. Alright. Right, so that's it for that ship. Not bad, not bad. 2 boxes of Quantanium, pardon me, Quantanium and a box of medical supplies is very respectable. That is 12 SCUs of Quantanium right there. That's fucking good. Happy days be had for you. Where are you? There you are. Right. What's Scooby-Doo coming after you? Gonna solve that mystery. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What's a Scooby-Doo? What's a Scooby-Doo coming after you? Gonna... It's fine. It's where I want to be. Right. I am done with you. Atom! Right, there's the Reclaimer. So that's the Aegis Redeemer. Fly over to that one because obviously that is a viable target. And then there's the one that below us. Ah, the most dangerous thing of all. Flying towards the sun in an asteroid field. That is something legitimately I fear we may have to worry about in the future. Because you can't see it until it's too late. Now, I don't know if we're going to get much in terms of value here, because obviously a Redeemer doesn't usually have stuff. Not usually. Alright. But I will investigate, because there's also a couple of things I could pinch from the cargo. Well, there's a few things I can pinch from the ship. So, like, if I can grab it and pinch it, then I will definitely do that. Right. Because... Whee! Oh. I'm going to have to probably start looking into jumping backwards for this thing, aren't I? Slightly tedious, Slightly tedious cargo grid. Right. Okay. As I said, it's... The thing with the Redeemer is that it only has, like, a couple. There it is. It only has, like, 2 SEUs worth of cargo. So, in terms of what value they may have, I don't honestly know. But what I can say... Okay, so it doesn't have that inside, which is fine. Kind of expected that. What it does have is free food. Because you can open this up and look! It's free! The ultimate prize. The rat life is king here. Because the thing is, every Redeemer has its own little storage supply and fridge. It's got food packages inside. It's got water packages inside. And if you're the kind of person who likes to live like a nomad, kill a Redeemer, you'll get free food for a while. You can even get alcohol. This is good. It's both hydration and nutrition. Obviously, the downside is you have to then start, like, maneuvering around. So if you are gonna go full scumbag, full rat, get yourself a heavy suit of armor, because then you can get the Noviakov backpack and everything, or get yourself one of those like. I can probably store almost everything. Yes. Because the thing is, I probably could store some of this stuff inside the ship's storage. Oh, that's brilliant. Nom. Nom, 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 nom. Right, and then... Nice. Nom, nom. Right, there you go. I'll have that. Need that as well. Da, 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 da. I am a scumbag. Pinching all the food. Mine. I mean, as said, like it's... Right. Anything up here? Except the corpse. Ah. So this guy had the Death's Head helmet and the Venture Core Olive. So, nothing too impressive. I mean, for someone who had a... Oh boy. Okay, take your time. Whoa! Okay, so where the hell did the tier 2 wound come from? I'll have to play careful now. Will that be a hospital trip when I get back home? Tier fucking 2 arm wound though, jeez. Right. Thank you, Star Citizen EVA system, that I am very much looking forward to saying goodbye to in patch 323. May you may you forever be remembered as the shit way of flying. There we go. But that's always why we take equipment. Drinks, drink, and more drink, and food. And equip. Right.
Radar contact.
Boom. Right, one last Aquila. Kinda wish I could have gotten over to that Starfarer as well, but unfortunately I lost track of him. Okay, time for us to hop over to the other ship now, see what's inside the cargo bay. If there's anything useful, then brilliant. If not, then that's fine. What we'll do then is we'll then make a trip down towards Horizon, whereupon then I can sell some of the things. Woo! Nice little trick I learnt there. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out because I went too close to the ladder. But it's nice to know that that works still. Right. Do you think you... To be fair, you think you get close enough to a ship that you can, like... That you think, oh, yeah, that's way too close. I should probably move away or something like that. And then you realise, actually, no. Oh, nice. Door's already open, somewhat. Wait, is this a Phoenix or is this a... Hang on. Wait, is this a Phoenix? Or is this an Aquila? Definitely looks like an Aquila. Right. Well, we'll have to take out some of the other smaller bits first. That's Corundum. Come on. Here we go. Right. Let's see what value we can get. Corundum. I mean, the thing is, this stuff is valuable. It's just not as valuable in smaller doses. You have to get... if I was to consider... like corundum and titanium to be a valuable commodity, I'd have to be in like I would have to be in a ship such as a Hercules. Come on. Is it too small? Right. Alright, quartz. It's like somewhat has some value into it, but I'm not entirely sure. There's more. Tungsten, titanium, corundum. I'm gonna fly to the other side, see if there's anything of value. I mean, it would be sweet if we had more Quantanium to the mix. That would be... Yes! Haha! Quantanium! Quantanium! Nice. Sadly, only a 1 box. I mean, to be fair, I did actually come across the Motherlode one time in... I did an ERT planet side on... I think it was either Yella or it was on Selen. And I was just exploring... It was on a... It was a destroyed reclaimer. Oh, there's the more toxin shit, which I'm not interested in. Bye-bye. Anyway, so... Oh, no, nice. Medical supplies. We will take those. So, like, the ultratoxin... Sorry, not the... So we were, like, looking on the ship, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. This is a pretty big ship, you know. We got some pretty nice... Got some good stuff out of it, you know. Looking pretty optimistic, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so, like, I go to the reclaimer at the back there, and I'm like, okay, so this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I've got, like, you know, we're getting things. Things are happening. And I see a big box of... I see the big colory box of what I think was corundum. You know, you see that sort of stuff. The corundum, the quartz, that sort of stuff. That's what I saw. It was like a 16 SCU box, and I was thinking to myself, oh, okay, so this is like tungsten, or sorry, this is like corundum, or it's like whatever, you know. So I've seen this before. Nothing to be worried about, right? Oh no, it was Quantanium. And I was like, it was a genuine moment of just like my entire system just flabbergasted at the discovery that I had made. There's one. You teasing little fucker. Right. I'm gonna just gonna sneak my way through. Yeah, yeet. Right. So I'm gonna make it like a. I'm gonna do like a kind of search for the Starfarer, though I am 100% certain I'm not gonna find him. Because like, as much as it would be cool to find him, because obviously the Starfarer has a bigger cargo bay, has a few other bits of stuff to it, so it would be nice to kind of find it. I doubt I will find it. I could go for like maybe one more run, perhaps. You know, maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Could go from... We'll see. I don't know if it's going to be an ERT, because another ERT would probably be a bit risky, considering the amount of damage that my ship has taken already. Oh, is it the ship next to me? Oh, yeah, of course. Wait a minute. Right, so that is the ship in question. That's fine. Enemy ship. Here, Badman. Right. We've got... Oh, they're all over the place, aren't they? It was like in the asteroid field, wasn't it? Yeah, like somewhere around there-ish. That's where I remember he was. Whether or not he actually is in there is another matter entirely. If we can get the radar contact, though, like here, radar contact, I'll know I found the ship. Because again, it's like I don't know what was inside that Starfarer, but it would have been nice to have that Starfarer. Because then, oh, where's the radar contact? I didn't see radar contact. That turns out actually to be a pirate. I'm like, no! Where's the radar contact? Where is it? Where's the red? Oh, is that a Starfarer? It is! There it is! Oh! Be careful. Careful. Flying towards the sun. It's a lot of fucking stuff. Right. Yeah, so this is the part where we have to be careful. That probably that's the area to the right of me is probably where the scrap is. Right, asteroid field. So be careful. Just fly as cautiously as you can, not needing to go any faster than we need to. It's my salvage by right, and I don't mind taking a slight hit in my I don't mind taking a slight hit in the financial pocket for a trespassing fine, so long as I can get access to that ship and the valuable salvage that is inside of it. It's, to be fair, it's more about it's more also of a curiosity. It's like, what kind of cargo can that ship hold? Because the main thing about the Starfarer is it's literally just a giant fuck-off refueler tank. That is literally all it is. So, like, when I see this ship in combat, to be fair, it's a pretty sizable ship. Like, it's not a small ship. It's an old design. And to be fair, the Reclaimer... Sorry, Reclaimer. I keep wanting to say Reclaimer. My brain is so focused on the word Reclaimer. It's like, I want a Reclaimer! As I was mentioning, the Starfarer, unlike... There we go. What's wrong with my arm? Moderate injury. That's fine. But yeah, so the Starfarer is one of those older design ships that never quite... Oh. Would you like to explode, please? Or is there a way I can open the door? Okay. Oh! Thank you very much. Oh my goodness! It's a big one! No, game. Fuck off. Give this to me. Oh! It's a beautiful thing to see. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Well, let's not get too cocky. Until we've sold it, it doesn't count. Come on. Come on. There you go. Right, let's carefully, very carefully, nudge this gently into this cargo bay. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Please attach, thank you. Right, that's completely fine. Let's, okay, that's very, very cool. I'm very, very happy. Ow! Okay, that's fine. Corundum is okay. We don't mind that. Oh, except when it goes into my face. That is in one of those scenarios where it is an actual fact not a good thing. Oh my days. So this is what's inside. So iron. Okay, we're not going near the placeholder. Corundum. Quantanium. Thank you very much, sir. I love y'all. I love that a bit. Right, put that in there. Right, what's this? What's this? That is copper. And this is a very dangerous situation for me to be in right now. Right, what's that? Quartz. Quartz. Okay, that's fine. Are you... Okay, let's just be careful here, because that's not, you know, the chances of death are increasing as every time I use the thing. Right, I'm going to push this over to here. And move the tungsten as well. Move that to the side. Oh god, imagine if that was Quantanium. I would have lost my nut. Okay, this is bad. Right. I need to move this to the side. I need you to move you to the side. Right, the titanium... Again, doesn't have much value. Right, I'm going to put the quartz over to there. I'm going to move you... Oh, the ultratoxin. Fuck this. Like, the ultratoxin does have a value, but it's nowhere near as... Like, okay, so the ultratoxin does have a value. It's not much of a value, which in the grand scheme of things makes it kind of worthless when you think about it. Fucking A, medical supplies. Ah, fuck. puzzle. It's like move the shit without... That's random. Okay. So it's like move the stuff without getting yourself killed. Not an easy challenge, especially with a... Right, put that there. Right, grab the scrap. Game, fuck off. Put that there. Right. This won't be nearly as difficult once we get the better... Right, we're just gonna nudge this. I don't want to have to force this stuff, but I'm gonna have to open the door. And force this shit out the side. There we go. Christ almighty, that sucked. Like, the Starfarer is one of the older designs of Star Citizen that really fucking sucks. Like, as a concept for a ship goes, it's not a bad design in the sense of, hey, there's someone, you know, you can have a ship that refuels other ships. That's great. But the problem is, it's so badly... Like, this is... I mean, obviously, this was the first large ship that... So, yeah, I believe this was the first large ship, like, truly large ship that CIG attempted to create, which is why it sucked so bad. You know, it was complete experimentations and everything, so... Right. So, there was improvements to be made, shall we say. Okay. Losing track of time here. Right, so we're not taking that, we're not taking that. Fuck it, put that back there. We are taking the medical supplies, though. Holy shit, we are taking the medical supplies, though. Right. And this will definitely be the haul that we take back to Horizon to sell, and then... Ow! Right. If you ever want to have claustrophobia, play try and move shit inside the goddamn Starfarer. Jesus Christ. That was bad. But hopefully, this, in addition to other stuff, it's a pretty sizable haul we have there of material, and depending on the amount of Quantanium that we can sell at Horizon, which I'm hoping is going to be a fair amount, and also the medical supplies, because medical supplies are apparently quite valuable at this moment in time. I don't know how much by, but both friends of mine who have been playing on this, as well as listening to the radio station, the people, or listening to the financial report from the People's Radio, does apparently suggest that there is in fact a value to the shit that we get from here. So, alright. Oh god, imagine if I could sell one of those. Jeez. I mean, I probably could. It's just it won't have much value. And also the thing's way too big. Right, but still. I don't know how much Quantanium we have over here, but I think... Christ, if we had like a fucking large one for that, that would be so amazing. It's just this ginormous fuck. Like, okay, so we have. I'm fairly convinced we have like. So is that 8? Yeah, we've got at least maybe 12 to 16 of Quantanium, like just 12 to 16 SCUs worth of Quantanium. I believe that is pretty fucking dope. Alright, so that's corundum, that's fine. Right, one last sweep just to make sure everything is nabbed. That's quartz, that's ultratoxin, that's titanium. This is scrap. No one wants this stuff. Iron, placeholder. Tungsten, scrap, tungsten, iron. That's iron, that's everything, that's that. Okay, I do believe that is everything we need. Oh, if only you were what I hoped you were. But you're not, but that's fine. Run. Right. That is what I would call a successful haul. Definitely a successful haul. Bop, bop, bop. Right, and that'll definitely be a good thing to wrap up the stream on, because I am getting very hungry, and it is almost coming up for 2 o'clock. So I'd say this is a good time to wrap things up, because I think then that way we can... there we go. Kind of curious as if there's another ship about. Okay, I'm technically trespassing somewhere, but I don't see the ship we need to salvage. Because the area that I'm in at the moment is basically someone's done a contract for a salvage, and I haven't got it yet. So, right, take your time, take your time. Gonna move away, because, you know, big boom. Radar contact. Don't want anyone. Right, that's a pretty safe distance. Nice. Big boom. Right. Let us make our way back to Crusader, towards Horizon, and let us sell the gear. And that'll hopefully be a pretty decent profit. We're actually up at 10 million now, which I am happy to report. That's a pretty decent profit. We're able to sell a lot of stuff. So the next live, I'm trying to think. Next week, at some point next week. But don't forget, if you want to keep your eyes peeled for when the next stream announcement will be, I will, and I do, and I am announcing these on the community posts. I'll try and be like a day or two ahead, so that way we have the. But I will say definitely next week. And next week we will be returning to the usual stuff, so either Minecraft or to the Guild Wars 2. But obviously, things are going to be in... But obviously, also, if you are curious on other stuff, feel free to go to the link in the description. Do I have a link in the description? Well, feel free to go to visit my YouTube channel, and I should have the link in the description for like this, for the live stream remnants. Do I not? Right, well, I will make sure to put the link in the description for this. For the live stream remnants, because obviously hang on. Right, there we go. I'll just add that on as part of the thing. Right. Boom. Right, so yes, as I was mentioning, if you go to the link in the description, you will find the live stream remnants, and you'll be able to see all of the streams that I've done. Ah, there it is. Cool. So you'll be able to find all the streams that live streams that I've done, and if you wanted to watch any other sort of stuff as well, you can also check out my channel for other stuff, such as the YouTube series, the Empire at War or the Empire at War playthrough I'm doing at the moment, the BattleTech playthrough that I'm doing, the Hearts of Iron 4, which I will be doing. I'm basically going to be restarting up to a certain point, so I will be posting in the channel update, which is going to come out as well fairly soon. Be having a bit of a channel update, but obviously. One thing at a time. Going to the maze that is Horizon's landing zone. Because the game doesn't tell you where to land. At least not until you get relatively close. And then even then.
That request has already been granted.
That is the official zone, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Okay, it's a horizontal, it would appear to be. Or is it a vertical? Is it vertical or horizontal? Can't tell. It is a horizontal, my favorite method of landing.
Landing gear deployed.
Right. Take it in, nice and careful. Slowly does it, slowly does it, slowly does it. We're not here to do a landing that impresses people, we're just here to do a landing. Yeah, we still got a little bit of time whilst I get to the different sectors, so I want to sell this stuff before we wrap the stream up, but
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Take off.
oh, that was close. I will say the Connie Taurus. I think this is the stock variant of the Connie Taurus as well. So, and what I mean by that is I've got all the. I haven't upgraded any of the components. So, the like the power systems, the cooling systems, the shield systems, they're all stock value. Which means if I wanted to, and I think I might do in the next patch, is I may decide to go on a bit of a splurge and get some money to upgrade the components on those ships, because then we can actually get all of the useful shit. So that way then we can have space battles, and I can immediately loot them like I have done in this one. And I think that's probably going to be a very very practicable up system. But yeah, I'd say so far this has been a pretty enjoyable little shant. Oh, hello. We definitely need to get my arm fixed. But that's the thing for another time. Oh, she's cute.
Did you enjoy the stunning wonder of Crusader's very own gentle giants, Stormwells? Then why not take one of your very own? The soft and lovable Finland Stormwell plush. Available throughout the tournament.
They knew what the Star Citizen, the CIG knew what they were doing when they were coming up with the plushes for Star Citizen. Like, they made it so that anyone who saw those things would be like, I want one in real life. Like, I want an IRL Stormwell plush. To be fair, I also want the IRL plushie from Microtech. I mean, come on! It's so adorable. It's the, like, it's... To be fair, in the group, in Star Prime at the moment, we have those particular things, but we call them emotional support plushies. Because it's just, if you're having a shit day, or if you're having a shit moment and everything's gone to hell, just hold on to the plushie and you will feel better. Seriously. You know, you're having a meltdown. Your ship's, you know, the ship that you spent X amount of time trying to salvage or doing whatever isn't doing anything. Okay, that's a bit of a wait. That's fine.
At Orson Skyway Shuttle Service, we aim to make getting there half the fun. Please enjoy your flight. Miss your shuttle? Not a problem. Another shuttle will be long short. At Orson Skyway Shuttle Service, more
18
flights,
seconds.
less worries. The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Which way, left or right? Guessing left, considering I can see it coming towards us. But yeah, so the
Enjoying the view? The next shuttle is
Ah,
approaching
nice.
the station.
happy days. Where is it?
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Has it arrived? Oh, there it is. I was wondering where it was. Cool, cool. Okay, you got a red... Yeah, this is the... I didn't realize this was a particular thing until, like... I want to say a few months ago. That was when I realized, oh, you can actually go to the... Oh. you can head straight to the other thing. Right. Yeah, so I'm going to try and sell this stuff. sell this stuff, then I'll see what kind of money we can make out of it. I think some of the stuff we'll have to go sell at the admin, which I believe is the medical supplies, or perhaps the gold. But I believe everything else we can sell, like mainly the Quantanium, is going to be there. Is that the TDD? Hello, Horizon, you lag-filled piece of fuck. It's cool and all, but it is incredibly laggy. I mean, they say that the Vulcan processing is going to become a really...
If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Like, I know that the Vulcan test... They say that the Vulcan...
Passengers, the shuttle is preparing to
Okay, there
depart.
we go. Sweet. I know that they said the Vulcan testing thing was coming into Star Citizen, and so the performance of stuff in Star Citizen would be better as a result of, for example, less lag, less issues being caused. Oh, I'm guessing you're flying above or below? Probably below. But the problem at this point is, but yeah, like it's. I'm hoping that because they say it's going to switch the Vulcan processing thing basically switches this thing from the CPU to the GPU. So, hang on, let me just quickly pop this down. Right, so selling. What can we sell? Oh, nice, we can sell everything. Okay, so first of all, let's sell the gold, because there's only one SCU's worth of gold, and that's 7,400. Sorry, 240. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing. I have 35 SCU's worth of medical... So here's a cool thing. 35 SCU's worth of medical supplies. How much do you think we're going to get from it? Okay, that's a little cursed. 6666. I have the number of the beast. I have been cursed. But, you know what? 66,000 for what we found. Pretty fucking good. Not bad. Quite happy with that. Fantastic. And now the 14 SCU's worth of Quantanium. Oh, that is nice. For finding it, for doing absolute fuck all. I think that is fan-dabby-doby. And we're at a healthy 11.21 million. I am 4 million away from getting the Reclaimer. So that's probably a bit of a grind, and I think I'm going to get it. So I'm going to call it and say that I'll be getting it today. So there you go. Value in that. Quite happy with that. And it's a shame that it's at night because you can only see the reflection. But thank you all so very much for watching this. If you like this kind of content, do let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel. And I hope to catch you all in the next episode. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys. Oh, that's a good fucking image. I'm really glad I got this thing. Ugh.